All right, girls. Why is Young Living an MLM, multi-level marketing company?
Or you may have heard of it as network marketing,
Direct sales. Mm-hmm. So basically, Young Living pays people like us instead of a retail store. So we all like to get personal reviews and recommendations, and Young Living knows that one-on-one like this is going to get more response than even a billboard or an advertisement, because we depend on each other to recommend things.
Word of mouth. Word of mouth is how I choose where I'm going to stay in my hotel, or what vacation I'm going to go on, or what restaurant, or where am I going to go for date night. Nobody gets paid for telling me those things. I don't get paid for recommending my favorite things to people, except for Young Living.
Yeah.
You know, Young Living sends me an amazing thank you check every month for telling me.
For years, I just recommended these oils to people, and I didn't get paid for it because I was just giving them to people all the time, because these are amazing products. Most of the people in Young Living don't get paid for this. This is just something that they love to do. But Young Living offers a thank you check. So they'd rather use us as advertisement, and we get paid, so we're both happy.
Pretty much it. And it's trusted resources. Like the people that you're talking to, a multi-level marketing company, you usually know the people. There's usually a relationship that's already there. Like I wanted to have my dog trained, but I wouldn't just go willy-nilly and find some random trainer. I talked to friends that knew people that train dogs. And now I've sent so many people to this dog trainer. I haven't got a dime. But I start talking to you, and I kept telling her over and over, you should try this. She kept telling me over and over, you should try this, because they worked. And so then all of a sudden she bought some, all of a sudden I bought some, and then all of a sudden we all got a thank you check.
Yeah.
And multi-level marketing companies give you personal support. So if you go to a retail store and you buy something and you have trouble with it, you really can't go back and talk to someone and ask, how should I use this, or what is this good for?
If I don't know how to use this, I have at least 100 people right now that I can call and find out how to use this.
And you know that you have the same network group of people that you can refer to. Even if you did go to customer service at a traditional store, you're not going to get the same person every time.
Exactly.
So the relationship part of it is out of it. So if you're not in a network marketing MLM company, there really is not a lot of relationship. And a lot of people have started referring to these types of business models as relationship marketing.
That's
and
right.
If you really want to be successful with it, that is what it takes, is relationship marketing. The cool thing is, once I have shared with my friends and they've fallen in love with it like I have, I don't get paid just one time. I get paid every month. Now these two, we're going to share some dirty secrets right now. They're getting scared. But I just kind of checked out for a couple of years, right? In the beginning.
So what did we do? We took care of our people.
They took care of my people. But here's the cool thing. Selfishly, I still got a check in the mail every month because it's called residual income.
Yes.
And because I had a base built, and you guys kept
And
taking
because we
care
were
of
awesome.
it, and because you were awesome and you kept fanning the flame, I got a check.
Yes.
And it was for a couple of years.
You would never have gotten a check though had you not started
No,
it, had you
I
not
had
done
to
something
have-
in the beginning. It
Yes.
wasn't like you just sat there and
No, I worked my tail off to get to silver, and that's kind of when it thinks that could be a
Silver-
whole other
Silver
story.
is another story. It's
just
a
a
rank.
rank.
Yeah, it's a rank. Yeah, it's just a rank.
she
But
worked. And then
I
she
worked.
got paid, and then she quit, and she still got paid because we continued her business. And that's why, like, literally it's relationships. It's the fact that you can build this business and it's still going to build itself for you because you've built foundation, you've built relationships, and
it's really why you want the people that you introduce to Young Living to know all the people in Young Living, because if something should happen in your life that pulls you away from it for a while, they have that support system.
And this is called residual income.
Yes.
So in my position in life, in my age in life, we won't go there, but I decided I wanted to semi-retire. So that means that I do what I want to when I want to with this business. So Young Living keeps paying me, even though I do less work than I've ever done in my entire life. they pay me more money than I've ever made because it's residual. It just keeps coming in.
But you also did more work in your entire life for 10 years to lead up to that. So she didn't just start cashing a check.
Yes.
She worked and she worked and she worked like 12, 14, 16 hours a day for 10 years. That's why there's payoff.
Right.
But it's good payoff now, residual.
So what have you guys found to be some of the benefits of having this kind of income and having this kind of business model?
Today, right now, we are sharing this. There are probably 300 people that are working for our actual Young Living business right now, and I did not have to go into work today.
That's right.
I'm not sitting there checking in. I'm not clocking in. I get to sit here and share with all of you, spend time with y'all, and here we are.
And you don't have a boss? I'm not your boss.
No, you've never been my boss.
She is not my boss. We may go boom, boom, boom like this, but neither one of you are my boss. Let's just make that clear.
But I tried to be. I'm her mother.
I know. Well, you do. Here's the deal. I don't have to have you. I want you part of my business.
We're support for each other.
Yes. Because if I was trying to do this alone, which I did try for years, and that's probably what got me to the point of wanting to just throw the towel in and say, I'm done with this, because I didn't open up and just say, guys, let's do this together. Everybody work together. But I was like, oh no, this is my way, this is my team, I can handle it this way.
My 5-year-old says, teamwork is the dream work.
Teamwork is the dream
That's
work.
all, girls.
That's all.
So we have no boss, we don't have a time clock. We make our own decisions. We are independent distributors with Young Living. That means that we decide if we want to do this as a business, and we decide how we want to do it, when we want to do it. It's our decision. We don't have inventory. With this business, we don't have a closet or a garage full of inventory we have to sell. We train people and show them how to place orders. Yeah. And then Young Living sends us a thank you check.
Mm-hmm. So we've clarified that this is not easy money. So what are the statistics? I mean, I typically hear anything from 2 to 5 years, 5 to 7 years. Like if you open your own business, that's when you really start seeing a profit. How many people, we were just talking about this morning, because I have another business as well. And I was like, oh my gosh, how long do we hold on to this before we actually say, enough is enough. I cry uncle, I'm waving the white flag, I'm done with this. But how many people stop just before?
I would have stopped at 6 years with my original business. My husband and I are now building his Young Living business. He's 6 years in and in the red, but not for long. I'm not quitting because I actually know what's at stake.
Yeah. So it's not, if anyone says it's get rich quick, they are lying to you, because all of us, you've been in for how many years at this point? I mean,
I've been building since 2008. I've been in Young Living since 2001. The first 7 years, I thought this was an MLM, and I didn't want to do that.
Right.
Oh my word.
Right.
Then I learned what an MLM was, and I said, I'm in.
So we have this thing called income disclosure statement that you can actually go find, and there's a link to it in the description of this video.
It's a legal document the Federal Trade Commission requires our company to have.
Yeah. So 90-something+% of everyone who's ever become a wholesale member with Young Living has never, we call enrolled or started, one other person. Mm-hmm. So that proves to you that the majority of the people who get this, they love this product. They love these oils, and they're doing it because of that. Yes. Not because they're trying to pursue money.
But let's circle back for just a second. You mentioned the Federal Trade Commission.
Yes.
So while we are independent distributors, while I am my own boss, I do still answer to the government. Yes. I do still answer to a lot of people. So I'm not just out here like a fairy godmother selling you some oils, and I don't have anyone to answer to.
We have guidelines.
We have strict guidelines. And there are going to be people who do not follow those guidelines. There's going to be people in every business that don't follow those guidelines. But there's also the majority of people truly just want to get the product in your hands. They want to answer to the right guidelines, and they're really just chose a phenomenal business model.
Yeah, it is. So I would say, don't expect to get rich quick. But if you hang in there, we are living proof that it is life-changing.
It is.